Alright guys, Colonel Dracus here. Got another battle report for you again today. And today it's going to be 1750 of Dark Angels against Space Wolves. So let's go over the list here real quick. We've got 3 Black Knights over there on the far side. 3 bikes from the Raven Wing Attack Squadron as troops. 2 Typhoons. Predator with Lascannon Sponsons. And then we've got 5 Terminators, 1 Thunderhammer Storm Shield with Cyclone Missile. Same thing in the other squad. Then we've got 3 Tactical Squads in pods. We've got 1 with a Melt-A-Gun, 1 with a Plasma Gun, and 1 with a Flamer. And then this squad here has Azrael in it. And he's my Warlord. So that's it for Dark Angels. Let's see what the Space Wolves have.
Long things, 6 of them, 5 missiles. Same thing. 3 Lone Wolves with the Storm Shield and a Power Axe.
Okay.
Veteran Squad, just bare bones. With a Rune Priest, bare bones. Man Squad with Plasma. Imrus Vanquisher. 3 drop pods of Grey Hunters with Market Wolfen, Wolf Standard, and 1 squad has 2 Flamer, 2 Melta, 2 Plasma, Marbo, and the Vendetta.
Vendetta all the way over there. Alright. So we each got 3 pods, so this should be interesting. Alright, so let's see what happens. Did you want to try to steal the initiative? Alright. And it's a 2. Alright, so we'll come back at the bottom of, or at the middle of the turn. Alright guys, the end of top of 1. Speeders just moved up a little bit, went ahead and shot at the Long Fangs over here. Killed 1 guy from this closer squad. The further squad's down to 2 guys. It took combined fire from the Terminators that dropped in. The bikes went ahead and moved up, turbo boosted, so they're all the way over here. And evidently I missed the Lone Wolf that was hiding underneath the building in the corner right over here. So I'm probably going to get charged. It's going to be fun. But over here, the pods dropped in. Both sets of Marines went ahead and combat squatted. So over here, this squad went ahead, flamed the command squad and shot them, killed them all. This squad went ahead and shot at them, killed quite a few. They had to take a test and they passed. The Melta squad missed on the Vanquisher, and then combined fire from the Tacticals, the pod, and the Black Knights went ahead and took out that Lone Wolf. So we got first blood so far, and that's about it. So a lot of stuff coming down. Seems to play pretty aggressive, and we'll have to see what he does with his pods. So we're trying to close in on his objective right over here. Alright guys, so that's it for top of 1. Alright guys, the end of top of 1, or the end of bottom of 1. What am I thinking? So his 2 pods came in, the Plasma pod and the Melta pod. They both went ahead and shot at the Terminators there in the middle, killed 1. All the missiles went ahead, ended up taking out the 1 speeder there. The Vanquisher tried to go ahead and hit the Predator, but missed. The Lone Wolf that was in that corner here moved out and then charged him. And that was a tie combat I challenged. And the Lone Wolf took 1 and he killed my sergeant. And then basically same thing over here also. His Lone Wolf went ahead and moved up, charged, I challenged. I didn't do a wound though, and he killed the sergeant. And let's see. Is there anything else of note this turn? Alright, so quick overview of the field here. Quite a bit going on there in the middle. And on to turn 2. Alright guys, we're here at the bottom of 2. And, actually no, top of 2. Yeah, so that's the end of top of 2. Bloody stuff going on. So, over here, The Terminator squad that was on the left there went ahead and shot into the Grey Hunters and split fire the missiles into the pod. The missiles missed. The the split fire on the guys, I don't think killed any. And then killed one. And then charged in, and the Overwatch killed 2 Terminators. And then his Grey Hunters just cleaned up the last couple, the last 3. So they wiped them out, consolidated an inch. The Black Knights came down off the hill and combined fire with the Terminators there, and the newly arrived Ezreal squad went ahead and dropped them down to just the 2 Meltaguns, and the split fire from the Terminators went ahead and blew up the pod. And so they won combat there and consolidated. The bikes that were in combat with the Lone Wolf back there ended up getting wiped up, but caused... No, it didn't cause a wound to the Lone Wolf there, no. But the combat way in the back over there, I ended up causing 1 wound, and he didn't cause any, so I won combat, but he's fearless. Then the vet squad that had the Librarian ended up just taking a bunch of shots and died. The Vanquisher over here got lucky again. The Melta missed. The las cannons and missiles from the Predator and Landspeeder didn't do anything. But the attack marines went ahead, charged in, and blew them up. And that was it for that turn. Pretty bloody. So on to the bottom of 2. Alright guys, in the bottom of 2, the Vendetta came in, went in and shot at the Black Knights and killed 2. The close combat over here ended with 1 Marine dying, and went ahead and stayed in. The Lone Wolf charged up the hill, charged the Tactical Marines, and they took them out with Overwatch. The 5 missiles here shot at that squad, killed 2. The other missiles went ahead and they shot at the speeder, and missed or didn't pen. The Grey Hunters that came out of that pod went ahead and shot at the Terminators, didn't end up wounding anything. The Flamer squad ended up coming in, flamed the Tactical squad and killed 3. That was it. Marbo's still in reserve, so he should hopefully be coming in next turn. And my opponent Matt does get a reroll on his reserves, so just didn't end up coming in this turn. Alright guys, see you at the top. Alright guys, the end of top of 3. Ezreal and his squad went ahead and shot and charged into the Grey Hunters over here. Killed 3. And took 1 wound in return. The Predator turn, shot the pod, didn't do anything. The missiles and the pods and that Tactical squad on the hill shot at the 2 missile guys that are left over here. Didn't do anything. Meltagun shot at the Vendetta, missed. Combat over here in the middle. I lost 2 Terminators, and he lost 2 Grey Hunters. So that was a tie combat. And then the combat at the back over here, I lost 1. Did nothing to him, but stayed in. So that combat's just being held up. And that's it for top of 3. So on the bottom. Alright, end of turn 3. Combat over here continues, whiffing on both sides. Marbo came in, threw his template, and it scattered off and didn't hit anyone. Missiles over here finally ended up taking out the heavy bolter on the land speeder. The Vendetta blew up the Predator, and the Predator did a little bit of damage to the Grey Hunters. The fight over there continues. Ezreal took out 3, and I lost 1 in return. He ran, but I caught him, so he's still in. And the combat here in the middle with the Grey Hunters, the Terminators, and the Black Knight finished up. I've got 1 Terminator left, along with the Black Knight, and they just consolidated. And that was it. So on to top of turn 4. Alright, the end of top of 4. That combat continues. I'm down to 1. Marbo disappeared. All the shooting from the pods, the flamer, bolters at him. The Terminator moved and ran up. The bike went ahead and moved over, shot into the missiles, and he made his cover saves. The Melta squad moved over, shot into the back of the Vendetta and got 1 glance. The Typhoon moved over, shot into the Vendetta and missed. And then this combat wrapped up with Azrael finishing off the last 2 guys. They consolidated, and they're still within 3 inches of the objective. And Azrael's Warlord trait gives them feel no pain within 3 inches, so they're staying around. And that's it. So on to the bottom of 4. Alright, end of turn 4. That combat finally finished up. He consolidated, was it 5 inches over? And hopefully I could open up on him next turn. The drop pod shot at the Terminator and didn't kill him. The Vendetta dropped into hover mode and shot at Azrael's squad, and I made all 3 of my 4-up invuls. Then all the missiles shot at him, and I made all of my 4-up invuls. So they're still sticking in, and with him in hover, hopefully I can take him out. That's it for turn 4. On to top of 5. Alright guys, end of top of 5. The tacticals over there moved in, shot the pistols, charged him. Couldn't kill him. He's only got 1 wound left. But he killed 1 from the 3-man squad, and I stood there, took it. Terminator charged in, killed 1 missile, didn't run. Black Knight over here went ahead and shot at the missiles, killed 1 guy. Azrael went ahead and shot at the Storm Raven, caused 1 glance, combined fire from everybody else, finally took it out, wrecked it. So that's it for top of 5. On to bottom of 5. Alright guys, end of turn 5. Finally finished up the combat over there. Was able to take him out, consolidated back on the objective. Terminator took out the missile guy, consolidated 1 inch. And I am down over here to just the Sergeant and Azrael due to drop pod shooting and the missiles from these guys. That's it. Go ahead and roll to see if we continue, bud. Where are you going to roll at? Right in the middle. 2. So we end. Alright, so we'll count up points, see what we got. Alright, so at the end of the game, counted it up. I've got Dark Angels have 9 points, 2 Space Wolves, 0. So today the line was successful over the Wolves. So we got 3 for holding this objective over here for the Sergeant being within 3. And then of course we're all mobbed up on the objective over here. This also gave us line breaker, and we had First Blood with the command squad, and Slay the Warlord with his Rune Priest. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.